Hi, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, so let's see. So good evening, everybody. I'm Sabrina, and then tonight I'll be your host, and also I will be inviting a special guest with me tonight. So shall we wait for maybe another 2 minutes, and then we shall start tonight's session. Okay. So while waiting, I will start off with my own introduction. So those who are early, you'll get to know me better. Those who come in late, we have to get to know each other some other time. So I'm Sabrina, and I'm currently a sales master in Atomy. So I started my Atomy journey 2019, doing it very relaxed and not really fully into it, I would say. So officially, like really serious about it is, I would say, is 2020. And then it's also when I achieved my sales master end of 2020, December. Okay, so now it's in the midst of constantly trying to equip myself with more skills and knowledge and still keep learning because there's so much to learn in Atomy. And hopefully I'll be able to advance by end of this year to the next step. Okay, so I was a fashion graduate, and I used to teach before. I used to teach in a college, teaching how to make clothes before I embarked into Atomy journey. So I am from Malaysia, Penang, but now I'm currently based in KL. So hi there. I think it's Johari, was it? Yeah. So hi. Okay. Then, okay, so it's time now. And then I shall invite my special guest today, Uncle Tan. Uncle Tan, are you there? I can see him.
Yes, I
Hi.
am. I actually my PC the video don't see. I'm trying to use my this iPad and see now.
Okay, no worries.
Sorry.
No worries. Okay, before that, let me just share my screen. Okay, so can everybody see? If you can see, can you give me a 111 triple one? Is there echo? Okay, cool. Right.
So can you see me now, Sabrina?
Yes, Uncle Tan, I can see you now.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, I have to switch to use my iPad.
No worries, no worries. Okay. So okay. So this is my special guest tonight. Is Uncle Tan. He's also a sales master. And Uncle Tan, could you do a little bit of introduction of yourself to our participants here tonight?
Sure. Well, first of all, I would like to thank Sabrina, so kind to request me to join the session to share some of my experience during the course of my activity through Atomy. And I think one important thing is today is you notice that we have a young lady, Sabrina, and I'm the very senior guy. So I say it's a young and old to share our experiences tonight. I'm Tan. I actually joined the Atomy in 2019. Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you.
Okay. And then I joined in February 2019. The person introduced me to this platform is Siti Chan. And I'm happy to say that what I did today, I would like to thank him, and for the rest of the people who are in my partner to get the activity going. Now, I started in 2019 and until now working through with the business partner, working through the Atomy as a part-time, actually because I still doing some other activity on my own while doing the Atomy part-time. And I'm glad that by 2021 December, I have through the support of the upline and my partner, I achieved my sales master in December, end of December 2021. So through this time, I have started using the product, and I start to get used to the product, and I love the product. And based on that experience, I started to share with friends. And from there on, we are able to really get the team going on. So I would say that it is a team effort that helped me to where I achieved my sales master in last year. Okay, and that's all I have for this sharing today.
Okay, thank you, Uncle Tan. So today's session, I would say it's more like an experience exchange, and everybody is welcome to put in your input as well in the chat box, because today we are going to share our experience on how to answer this, that, and all about Atomy. Okay, so feel free to share your own answers as questions will be appearing on the screen. Okay, so without further ado, I shall proceed into today's first question. All right. Hi. So along Atomy journey, so these are one of the questions that are often we will face. Yep. Especially when we've met someone, and then we are introducing them the platform, and then when they're interested to buy something, then we will say, oh yeah, I can help you to register a membership. Then people will start questioning, like, why do you need to register, and all that. And then comes this $1,000,000 question. Like company A, Atomy is just another MLM, isn't it? Okay, so who has come across this question? Can you just type in the chat box number 1, just 1. I'm sure most of us fall into it, especially if you're doing the Atomy business. Okay, so I shall ask Uncle Tan. So Uncle Tan, have you come across this $1,000,000 question?
Yes, actually, when I get talking to friends after knowing about Atomy, in fact, the first few of my potential partner, when they heard about the Atomy and say, hey, basing on what they know, it is another MLM. And I say yes, it is. However, there's some big difference between the Atomy and other company. Although we say it's MLM, but itself we are actually doing the product that we don't have a similar type of the requirement from the other company, and we don't really do selling. Actually, we are actually using the lady product, and when you like it, we use it, you can buy it. We don't sell. And we don't do like other MLM, they are like a stocky. We don't keep stocks. So in that way, we are not doing selling, but we are using the product and become a product lover. Then you can start sharing that with the friends or potential consumer so that they could also enjoy the product. So in that way, we are not exactly the same as the other MLM. And further to that, I will leave it to Sabrina to go and further explain to what it means here.
Okay, thank you, Uncle Tan, for your answers. So for me, yes, these questions come across too many times. So at the beginning of my Atomy journey, I really get stuck and I don't know how to answer it. But as we go along, so we learn from experienced leaders. So one of the things that I learned is that when we came across this question, we don't say, no, it's not, because technically the company is yes and no. So what I would do is that we will throw the question back to the person who asked us. So I will usually ask them, so can you define what is MLM? Like, what do you see as a company as an MLM? So when they will start saying that, you join member, you have to pay a certain fees, and then you have different packages that you offer. Then the more you buy, the cheaper deal you get, and then every month you have to like buy an X amount of um, ringgit on. You get to spend X amount of dollars or ringgit on the platform in order to maintain certain status and etc. etc. And then so I would then say that, oh, actually Atomy doesn't have that. Like, membership is free, and then there's no packages. Today I've joined since 2018 actually. So when I purchase at the same price as you who sign up and became a member today. And then the next thing is that I don't make a single cent out of you. I don't sell you the products. You actually buy direct from the platform, the website. And I don't, like what Uncle Tan said, I don't technically buy, store, and sell. Yeah. So why does it falls under MLM? That's because if there's no MLM structure, then we don't get our commission payout from there. The reason why it falls under MLM is because the structure is where we get our compensation back. Is that clear? If it's clear, can you just give me a triple one? Yep. Okay. So leaders, feel free to fill up the chat box with your potential answers too, so that not from me sharing this session, I can actually also learn from other leaders here, or anyone, feel free to type in your answers so everybody can come and use your answer as a reference for their future potential members or even their future partners. Yep. So really feel free to just type away your answers. Okay. Now let's move on to our second question. Right. So this question, I don't think Atomy business is for you. You can't, can you even do sales? Yeah. So Uncle Tan, if I may, I will start to answer this first because this is one of the questions that I was being questioned by one of my very close friends. And so when she said that, of course, I felt a little bit let down and, a bit disappointed and upset. But actually, when I try to think of a point of view, she's actually saying this because she's concerned that Atomy is just another MLM, that you put a lot of money in and you may actually have to like sell, and then if you cannot sell, then you will make a loss out of your money that you have invested buying the stocks. So she's concerned. That's why she's throwing out very tough questions at me. Yeah. So then again, I come and think of it, actually in Atomy, I don't actually do sales. So what I actually do is that we actually we use the product, we share the products. And it so happened that if it actually works for that friends that they've tried it, eventually they will actually purchase. So one of the example that is very recent is that, so I got invited to have dinner with a friend of mine to have Hai Di Lao, steamboat hot pot. And then for me, I know that if we were to have steamboat hot pot, we will often felt bloated. Yes? If it's a yes, please give me a Y. Can you type a Y in the chat box? Yep. If you're having hot pot, usually you'll feel bloated, like really full. I am laughing. Yeah. So what do we take if we feel bloated? Let's open this question to everybody. I would say most of the Atomy members who are regular, yes, Feinzyme. So I actually brought Feinzyme because I know that it will really help and you won't feel bloated after taking. So I took that, and vitamin C, not so much, but Feinzyme is the key for making bloat. Yep, not so bloated. So what I did was that I brought it and I said, hey, do you have gastric problem? Then she's like, oh no, I don't have gastric problem. I said, okay, then you can take this before the meal. So she said, so why do we take this? And I explained, because this one will really help with the bloating that you are going to face later after the meal. And then part of the reason how it helps is because it really helps with your digestion. So because she's one of the very close friends, she said, okay, I trust you. So she just took it. And then guess what? Next thing you know, after the meal, happily went home, she texted me and she said, hey, babe, hey, the fines are really good. Usually after my hot pot meal, I will feel very bloated and indigestion and discomfort. But one packet of Feinzyme, no more. This problem, no more. So she's like, can I actually ask how much the price is? So I was sharing her the price, and then she said, okay, give me one box. So hence, do I really do sales? Indirectly by sharing the things that I feel that is good and useful to a friend, and she tried it and it works, she purchased. So I think in Atomy business, you don't really do sales, but you share sincerely whatever works for you. Yeah. Okay, so that's my take. I don't think it's really do sales because I can share whatever that I've tried that is good. So once you can share good things, the sales will come in. Okay, Akhtan, what's your take on this question?
Well, this question is actually is very wide with different answer. But insofar as the Atomy is concerned, it is indeed a business that it is something that we should seriously consider for those new member, in the sense that it is something that you do the product that used almost by everyone from young to old, from the time you're born until you get until you are very old, you still have the product they're using every day. So it is the daily necessity product that we use all the time. So it is something that you don't like use it for a certain time and after that no more. So it's the long life product that been used by all ages, from young to old. And it is the business that we don't do sales. We only use it, and once we love the product, we continue to buy it instead of buying from other source like the supermarkets or other outlet. So it is something that is essential for every household. Therefore, it is a business good to use, and furthermore, we don't need to put in capital. It is something that all are there ready for us to do, and the system in place to help us do, right?
Okay, thank you, Uncle Tan. So again, everybody is encouraged to share your answers also because we are here to learn from each other. Okay, so if somebody asks you, can you do sales? All you need to do is that you must ask yourself, can I share the good things that I've used to others? The answer is definitely yes. Because today, if you were to have something that, okay, if, for example, you want to watch a movie, the movie is so great, eventually you will also share to tell your friends that, hey, go and check out movie so and so. Actually, that particular action that you've done is something that you can just apply into Atomy business. Okay, now we're going to proceed to the third question. Yes, thank you, Safari, for giving us a buy, use, share. Okay, now next. Atomy business is very slow in making money. Are you sure this is doable? So, who has come across this question? If you've come across this question, please type 3 on the chat box. Uncle Tan, would you like to share with everyone on how did you overcome this?
Yes. Sabrina, I think this is a common questions that most of us will come across,
Yeah.
particularly when you deal with the people in the so-called the business, or even those are the young people. They will also look at it. They want to make money fast. The young people, even the business people, get no patience, so they're looking at things want to do very fast to get money, because to them they consider this is a business. So a business has to make money fast in order to survive and in order to be competitive with other competition around. So yes, I actually, in my opinion, that I do share with some of the members is that when they want to join, they ask this question. I say actually the answer to me, personally to me, is a yes and no. Because you can, if you put in your effort and you really go for it, you can actually make money very fast. And you also can make money slow in the sense that depending on your efforts. As we can see from various leaders and many other members, there are big difference between some because they themselves put in effort and they really make good use of the product. The more product they use, the more the chances of them to share. The more you share, the chances of the more people will kind of believe that the product are good. Therefore, in that case, these are the opportunity for fast growth in terms of making more money. Whereas to some, they just say, I'm going to take it as just as and when I wanted to go on the slow pace. And for that matter, yes, you will probably get a slower income or the lower income as we move along. And whether it's doable either way, yes, definitely, because it's up to your initiative, up to your effort to put it in. You can go on the fast way, or you can go on the slower pace at your own pace. So the answer to me is there's yes and no either way, right? Back to you, Sabrina.
Thank you, Uncle Tan. So for me is that first of all, we need to define what does the person think slow is. So for me, a very good example is that because I used to work a 9-to-5 job, and if I were to compare it by the income wise, and I would look up to Mr. C.D. Chan. Yep, he started in 2017, and now he's a Star Master. And 2022, he's looking at an annual income of approaching to 1 million ringgit. Yep, like this year is like he aimed. So to me, it's like if somebody can start a business, or like let's say just a job from 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. If it's within 6 years, you can make up to 7 digit, okay, let's just say 6 digit income annually. I would think this is fast if you come from a 9 to 5 job, because I don't think, no way that you will be able to be getting an increment that much and be actually earning close to 6 digit income in a year. So if you ask me if it's slow, I don't think it's slow. But of course, if you relate today, if somebody compared to like, investing in like shares and all that, they throw in like 100,000 ringgit in, and then they will be looking at maybe 20,000 ringgit profit in certain amount of time within the year or so, then we cannot compare, because first of all, high risk, high return. And in Atomy, what do we actually invest in? Technically, you're investing your expenses of your daily necessities in order to start the business. Technically, you're investing 0 ringgit, because you're still spending whatever you need to spend for your daily necessities. And then all you need to do is just require your effort, like what Uncle Tan said. So and then comes again the buy, use, share. And if you really want it to be super fast, you explore in different ways. Maybe approach cold market, how to approach cold market, and how are you going to start if it's a hot market. Yeah. So for me, I would definitely say yes, it's a doable business. And then is it slow? I don't think it's slow, because we must remember Atomy is a cumulative business. So technically, I'll give you one moment. Yeah, one moment. Okay, sorry for the cut off. So okay, so back to, if you want it fast, you approach cold market or any different ways in order to increase your consumers, in order to grow the business. So it's definitely doable. And best part of it, accumulative business, which means that as long as you don't stop, it will grow. And the income, the passive income, it comes in double, triple, or even quadruple time. Okay, so thank you, Sabawi, again for giving us the extra information of my experience salary increment below RM10, RM100 ringgit a year, how to get 6 digit yearly. Okay, so there you go. There are so many examples. So Atomy is definitely doable. Okay, let's move on to question 4. Oops. Okay, I'm very, very sure almost everybody will have come across this. Why must we buy from the official website while other online platforms are selling at a lower price? Yes? If yes, give me a 4. Yeah, can you just type the number 4? Just to, if you think you're always being asked, you can put 4. So the answers are coming in. Uncle Tan, how
Yes.
do we tackle this? Another very famous question.
Yeah, actually, I came across many times, especially those partners, in particularly during the time where one example perhaps is just like vitamin C, because our vitamin C is so good that the at times, because because of the particularly during the MCO, there are some logistic related issue perhaps, then the shipment delay, and sometimes we noted that the product are sold out, run out of stock quite frequent. more so not because of the company not able to produce a product, but rather it's due to MCO, the logistic and so on become an issue. And we do have the member, because they are so used to use our product. Like say one example, they say is vitamin C. They take every day. Some whole family are taking. So the consumption rate is pretty fast. And for that matter, because the stock is run out and we wait for replenishment and so on, these folks, they are very good. They are online. They look at the alternative. And obviously, we do find that some of our vitamin C is in the market. And they go and look at online and find that, wow, this product, they are the same, looks the same, everything the same, but the price is some different there. They start questions, say, hey, I try that, I buy that, I use it. But the one thing is that we will advise a member that they should avoid going for that, not because of lower price, but the fact is that we do sometimes that you might be able to get the product that are expired, or they may not have as good condition as what it was originally getting from the Atomy web. So it is something that the supply become a key factor. They don't mind, people don't mind actually paying for the original price, but the fact is that when they are short of product and they used to it, they'll start doing different option. And therefore, as far as personally, I do advise them, try to go on our product. And in fact, one way that we did was between some of the friends and some of the colleagues around, we actually do share, because if nearby I say, oh, I'm running short, I say, since I got some spare, why not you take it first? When you get it, then return to me. So this is one way that I did when they run short of some product, particularly like this case, vitamin C. Okay.
Thank you, Uncle Tan. So now my turn. So yes, this question is memang one of the hot questions. So I will share one of the very recent experience of mine is that so I have this member that she wanted to purchase something, and it's her first time purchasing it through on our Atomy app. And then before I actually open up our app, she actually opened up platform S to show me, said, hey, see, this is cheaper here. Why do I need to buy from your official website when it's cheaper? So I was like, okay. So I said, okay, first of all, yes, definitely platform SL or wherever it may be, they definitely have to sell it cheaper. If they don't sell it cheaper, then nobody will buy from them. Agree? If you agree, please type A. Okay. So, sorry. Oops. Okay. So next thing I will say that, so actually, why do we actually have to buy from the official website? So as a consumer, of course, we will want to buy something that is cheaper. But then again, there will be a price to pay if you were to choose for the cheaper option. Because yes, there's no guarantee of quality and the authenticity of the product purchased. Because from other platforms, they may be fake goods, first of all. And secondly, or they could be purchased and stored too long. And then they try to sell it back in order that, yes, the product won't get expired. Yep. And then another thing is that when you buy from this non-official platform, let's say today the delivery came and the box is damaged. You call back to the seller. Chances of them picking up your phone and handling the goods in return and all that it's really a major question mark if they will really entertain you. But today, if you were to purchase from the official website, you just need to pick up the phone and you dial the Atomy number, which I don't have on top of my head because it's saved on my phone. So you can just dial it and they will actually answer you, and you just need to tell them that, so I bumped into this problem and the box is damaged. So first of all, they probably will even ask you, don't remove anything, just return the whole box. Or let's say you remove the products out, and then happen that maybe the bottle of shampoo is leaking and you can see, the leaking stain and all that. And then you just need to snap a photo and you send to the HQ, the customer service. They will actually tell you that, okay, we will replace you the goods. In fact, this story is actually a real story that we have been seeing people share through their Facebook. Yep. So, and also another thing that I can tell you is that, let's say today, if you buy a shampoo, yeah, you use it and you felt like, hey, it doesn't suit my scalp, it's causing me itchiness, or maybe even allergy reaction. If you call the seller and you tell them that, hey, it's not suitable for me, I want to request for a refund, will they return you the money? The chances is very, very, very low. But in Atomy, as long as it's within the 30 days time, the period, you can actually call and inform that, hey, this product, personal care product, is not suitable for me. I would like to request for a refund. There will be no question asked. They will actually refund you 100%. Okay, and also, of course, it's not everybody. Of course, it's not everything is refundable. But all you need to know that in Atomy, skincare, yeah, the one that apply on your skin, like besides cosmetic, and consumables like food and beverage is non-refundable, but the rest of the items is actually refundable. Okay, so in case you are not, you're worried that it's not sure, you can always just pick up the phone and call them just to be sure. Okay, so that's the reason why always buy from the official website. And also another point that brought up by our Share Rose Master Jaslyn is that you buy from Atomy, you can earn money. Yep. So this is very good for all the business builders here. Right. Now we shall move on to our next question. Question number 5. Okay, Uncle Tan, what
Yes.
if today I come to you, I come and meet you and tell that there's so many products in Atomy, it's not focused at all how to sell all products. How would you answer me?
Yeah, actually, in terms of the product, we are talking about, they said, the daily necessity. When you look at daily necessity product that we're using, in fact, it is a whole range, all the variety that we have. Similarly, if we have go on the business that talk about one single product, is going to be a difficult business to do. In fact, we should be looking at having a bigger range of product that allow more choices to the consumer, so that we could have go for, I call it as a one-stop shop, rather than you have one product and then you may only applicable to certain member of the family or limited number of people could use. Whereas when you have the whole product, you can actually have a full coverage, and then we can use it as a one-stop shop that cover everything that you need from the daily product that you use. So in fact, it should be, the more product we have, the better for everyone and even for the business. So that is what I feel, and we do share with some of the folks. This question did not come to me, but I feel that is something that it is on the other way around. It is become more positive for the business, right?
Thank you, Uncle Tan. Definitely. Whenever I came across this question, I really have question marks like, how is that a bad thing? Yeah, that was my inside of my head it comes up like, how is that a bad thing? Why just sell a lady's product or a man's product or a children's product where you should sell everything so that you have continuous sales, and if it's benefiting to ourselves, it's benefiting to everybody, because everybody is a consumer. And like what Uncle Tan said, if there's one shop space for you to shop everything, then you don't have to be worrying, oh, I need to log in here, then log out, and then log in here and log out, or like you go from one shop to another shop. So when I come across this question, usually will not I will not fight back, or would not say, of course can, but I would say that things like, I do see it is quite a pro for me. Although yes, I may not use all the product, I may not share all the products, but I have my dad, I have my grandma, I have my cousins that have babies. So if I don't use the product personally, these are the people that I go to say, hey, what do you think about this product? Or like after you tried it, what are your feedbacks? When I get this feedback, that's how I share with other people. When maybe my friend who has a baby, then I'm like, oh yeah, my cousin's baby has been using the Sarah Baby set, and yeah, it's good for the baby sensitive skin. Maybe perhaps you would like to try for your baby sensitive skin. Or maybe, for example, maybe a sour palmetto. Of course, I won't take it, right? Then all I need to do is that I just ask, okay, so the men who we have so many. Sometimes we don't just ask experiences from our family, but we can even ask from like our Atomy family. Yeah. So we just need to ask like, oh, so you've tried this product, how is it like? Like what are the pros and cons? And that's where I will gain the info, and then I will share to whoever needs it. So if they ask how to sell all the products, that will be my answer. You first of all find the correct candidate who uses the product. You ask their feedback, what is good about it, do they like it, and then you share what is good to them. So let's say if the person say, yeah, also not you use, how can you be so sure? Okay, never mind. Let's connect these two persons together, and they can share the experiences among themselves. Okay, so that will be my take for this question. And definitely having all sorts of ranges is the best, because if the lady is the finance ministry of the house, they come into Atomy, they will buy everything in the website for their children, for their husbands, for their elderlies at home, and also for themselves, of course. Okay, so I hope this answer helps. And right, let's move on to question number 6. How can Atomy product be sold at such affordable price, yet you are telling me the quality is on par with the bigger brands out there? So have anybody come across this question 6? If you do, please type 6 in the chat box. Hi, Wilson. We actually have a Q&A session at the back later. So perhaps later you can open the floor and for you to ask questions. Right. Thank you, Safawi, for your answer. You're sharing your answers. Try product you need, if good, and you truly satisfied, share with others. This is one of the best traits ever. Okay, now, question 6. Uncle Tan, would you like to share with us how do you actually answer this question, or how do you actually overcome when you come across this?
Yeah, this question I do through my the involvement in this business. Yes, I do come across these questions from a few of the members. They actually ask this question because they keep hearing about absolute quality, absolute price. So that related to to them, you say, wow, you guys talk about absolute quality, absolute price, and some of them could have been hearing this, or they go to web and they see this and start asking this. Now, what I did was I kind of give them on a very high level explanation for some of them, is that we are actually our affordable price, because our product actually, they are not doing selling like other MLM. We actually don't sell the product directly, but we do share, sharing our experiences after using that. And because of that, we do it, the company do not actually spend money, actually don't spend money on advertisement. You know, some of the other product in the market, they put in money on advertisement, spend money on the celebrity, and all this money actually will be part and parcel or added into part of the product cost. And one of the big one that we have is we don't spend money on the advertisement, and don't spend money on this celebrity and so on and so forth. And therefore, actually the money really is being saved for that matter. Then the product is therefore able to sell it at an affordable price, right? And in terms of the quality, we also tell them that it is because of the, this one is came from the Korea. We have our own manufacturing facility and our own R&D. So those are within the same, activity within the same company. And therefore the product is like a guaranteed in terms of quality and consistency in terms of the supply. And there are more other detail that I will leave it to Sabrina to further enlighten these particular questions.
Thank you, Uncle Tan.
Yep.
So Uncle Tan has mentioned one of the big chunk of costing that is out of the way. So another thing is that is definitely we have our own manufacturer, which is Colmar B&H. And then Colmar B&H also has really strong R&D support from KRI, which is the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. So from that is where the quality assured, because KRI, everybody knows, world number 2 research institute. And what does it do to cater for the quality wise is that, you know, its research is based on the research is really into health, food, functional food, and also functional cosmetics. Yep. So the ingredients, the purification technology is there, and then combined with Colmar is another very renowned company, and in fact is actually the #1 global ODM, total service provider for beauty and healthcare. Yeah, I didn't remember the whole thing, so I didn't refer my notes. So one with a very strong manufacturing background, who actually manufactures the good brands like S brand or SXX2, you know, or like C something. These technology has been used. Hence, Colmar will be able to have a more advanced technology, or even, you know, the specialized technology, just to make sure that Atomy's skincare is at least on par, or perhaps even better. So when these two combine, that's it. The quality is there. And of course, I can actually share is that how I am so rest assured is that because I used to have really sensitive skin and I can't use any normal brands sunscreen. But then ever since I've tried Atomy sunscreen, which costs just a fraction of what I used to buy, it works so well for me, and without doubting, you know, it's just there. Affordable price, yeah, 32 ringgit, 60 ml sunscreen, and it doesn't clog your pores. So I'm sold. So usually I will share my experience on that when people ask me. So, but then again, of course, some people will doubt. So what we'll do is that, yeah, give it a try. And if if you don't like it, if it, on the skincare, yeah, 30 days. If you feel like it's not good for you, you can just pick up the phone, send in some form. That's it, money back guaranteed for you. But usually there's no such thing lah. Once you use it, you fall in love with it. Yeah. So today my full face is Atomy skincare, the Fame set, and absolute BB cream, eyeliner, eyebrow pencil, mascara, eyeshadow, lipstick, everything. Okay. So do give it a try. Absolute quality, absolute price. Yep, that's it. And next, we shall move on to question 7. Okay, Agatha, if you may, I will just answer this because this is one of the questions that I happen to be. Well, my friend asked me just last week when I met her. So she said, many said that Atomy toothpaste is good, but I don't feel it at all. Furthermore, it doesn't feel minty and refreshing like the one I've been using. What's so good about it? I don't like, she really questioned it. So when I heard about it, I said, yeah, it's actually very good. Like, why? Then I picked up, it doesn't feel minty and refreshing. So actually, when she's using the toothpaste, what she looked for is minty and refreshing. That's why she don't feel the tooth, because if you use our Atomy toothpaste before, you know that it doesn't have the minty taste like what other brands have. Yep. At the same time, the refreshing taste is different. Atomy toothpaste keeps your mouth stay refreshed, as in like feel clean for longer hours instead of normal toothpaste, usually just for that moment. And then if you were to didn't brush really clean or there's still some funny residue, you will definitely feel the smell is coming back. Yep. So I started telling her that. So the reason why it's good for it is because, first of all, when I use the Atomy toothpaste, what I was looking for is antibacterial. And then later on, I found out that actually Atomy's toothpaste has green tea extract, which is anti-inflammation. And these two combined is actually good for oral health. So me looking for a product that is catered for oral health, and then when it works for me, that's why I find it's good. So that's when she suddenly realized that, hey, you're right, anti-inflammation, because I actually use your Atomy toothpaste to apply on the oil when it's splattered on my skin, and I don't have the blister. So it's funny how that from what she suddenly feel that it's not good, not like what's so good about it, she suddenly realized that, hey, you're right, anti-inflammation, and that's why when I use it on the oil splattered, it doesn't blister up. And from then you can see that, hey, she suddenly changed that perhaps your toothpaste is actually good after all. So I hope that you will actually consider, Atomy toothpaste is something for oral health more than just focusing on the minty and refreshing taste. And hopefully she will convert and become a regular Atomy toothpaste user. Okay, so again, anybody, if you were to have any feedback that you want to feel free to type in. How would you respond so that I can also share from your experience? Yep, because whatever questions that whatever answers that we've given here, there's no right or wrong. Because for me, it's more like referencing that how can we actually use to answer back if we were being questioned in the future. Okay, so Uncle Tan, would you like to add in something? Maybe you want to put in like how to actually overcome this, or maybe how would you be able to maybe convert the person?
Yeah, actually, the talking of toothpaste is one of the, or in fact, toothpaste is the very first product. When I joined Atomy, I bought the toothpaste and then toothbrush to kick off my start to how to test the how good the product from Atomy. You know, the after the I use it, I kind of feel it's good to me. I switched to the Atomy toothpaste, and later on, I noted that we do have a smaller tube and a smaller the toothbrush. I kind of get it to my grandchildren to try it, and my grandson. I asked my grandson, say, how is it? He said he liked it. It tastes a little bit sweet and nice. And since then, we actually whole family switch to toothpaste. Now, toothpaste in relation to this, because earlier I talked about the absolute price. I just want to share with my personal experience with the everyone that actually toothpaste not only used for brushing teeth. I use it to actually to uh, polish the car lamp. You know, the car lamp sometimes after a while, especially plastic one, you kind of get frosted, not clear. Now, if you try to use the toothpaste to go and polish it, you can see the result is a better of a better shining a little bit more better than compared with normal. And that itself, I stopped buying any car the shampoo because I don't have to buy no, I don't have to buy the other chemical to clean up, because if you go to the workshop, I think they clean up your polish up the lamp probably cost you about 30-40 ringgit. So this is part of the process. You can use it multi-purpose, right? At the same time, the if you do go outside gardens or even the park to move around, in case you got any bitten by insect or you get rashes, now you can use a toothpaste and apply it, and you'll find that the effect is very effective. Within the 10 to 15 minutes, you'll see the rashes or even the itchiness gone. So this is where the product is very useful for different purpose. Okay.
Thank you, Uncle Tan. So now we're going to move on to our last question of the night. It would be question 8. We keep hearing Atomy, absolute quality and absolute price. Can you share or enlighten me? So Uncle Tan.
Yeah. This question is we might have covered a little bit there, but I would like to also highlight that we related to the absolute quality, absolute price is related to product. Again, this is through my own experience. This is on the dish detergent. And you know, the dish detergent we have actually, if the most people would think that it is meant for cleaning up the dishes, the cookware, and so on. But actually, other than that, besides it was shared in the other user, you can wash your foods and so on and so forth. But in reality, we can use this also for washing car. So actually, I use it for washing cars. So I am no longer buying any so-called car shampoo. You can try it. It's very effective, and you can use it mop your window or your floor, And to me, it is a multi-purpose. So it play a part on the absolute price, because instead of keeping different product, you only need one product. So this is something that worth to consider, worth to use. So car shampoo, I'm no longer using. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Uncle Tan. So Uncle Tan's absolute quality, absolute price. Yep. By buying one dish detergent, Mrs. Tan can use it in the kitchen, and Uncle Tan can use it at the car porch to clean his car. So it's really very, very multi-purpose. So for me, my take would be that Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price is actually a business strategy. Yep. And most of us will probably have heard about it. Mass produce, prestige quality. Yep. So for me, I think that this absolute quality and absolute price is just very good, regardless you're a consumer or a business builder. Because if you're a consumer, what you're buying is definitely value for money, and it's going to be very useful for you. At the same time, which is what our consumer are looking for. We spend money, we want to see that is worth it. Yep. And then as a business builder, yep, or a business partner, we will want this in order that our customers will come back. We have return customers or eventually loyal customers. So if I were to need to share about absolute quality, absolute price, that will be definitely the business strategy that Atomy uses that is benefiting for consumers and also business builders. Okay. So yes, we have come to the end of our questions now. And then I end with 8 because it's a prosperity number. And then now we will go, I think we are a bit past time, right? Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay, if we're gonna just hang on for a while, and we are gonna open up for Q&A if anybody has any questions. So just now Wilson raised hand, right? Wilson, would you like to maybe unmute and to share your question? Is Wilson there? Oh, before that, I would like to say hi to our members from UK. I think I just saw I saw some faces or photos. Okay, thank you, Sharon, Mrs. Jaslyn, and thank you so much for supporting and sharing your answers with us too. Yep. So is there any questions? Hi. Would you like to unmute and say hi
Can
to
I add
everybody?
something?
Yes, sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hi. Nice to
Hiya.
see
Hi.
you.
Nice to talk to you. Yeah, it's Yolanda speaking. I
Hi,
just want to
Yolanda.
add in something about what our colleague was saying earlier
Okay.
about absolute price and all that.
Yeah.
I think that people underestimate the power of Atomy, the quality of the product. The product is very highly efficient. The treatment and the help that the product provide is
Yeah.
huge, and the price is priceless. People shouldn't be forgetting about that. I understand that in some country, the money is very high compared to the value of money, but
Yes.
we shouldn't forget how much did we spend to pay the hospital fee to treat ourselves. Did we ever think about that?
That's very true.
So we have to compare ourselves. I'm telling you, my sister, I was promoted to my sister in Africa, and the money that you buy Hemohim is how
Yes.
much they pay. They pay for 2 months rent. But she's already spent that much a month every month for her health in the hospital. You see? So now, if she buy Hemohim and she save for me, how much is she gonna save? She will be save a lot of money.
Exactly.
So people have to start see that vision, that comparison between the price and what value is bringing into you. Because not only gonna change your life so you don't think about how to struggle, but also you will be in changing other people's life and you will be doing something better for yourself.
That's very true.
So
Yeah.
just to adding into it as a explanation, if somebody come across those type of question, they should know how to maybe give that kind of advice to them. Just questioning them, what do you do when you have a health issue? How much did you been spending about yourself with your health for a long time? How long you been doing it? You see?
True.
So
Yes.
you just give them a testimony, and when they're happy to do it, it's up to them, because the decision, because it's them, it's not us.
Exactly. Thank you so much. It's
You're
it's
welcome.
really a very, very good input. And may I ask which part of UK are you at?
Oh, sorry, I'm in Birmingham.
You're in Birmingham, okay. Okay. I've never been, but I did a transit in Birmingham back.
Yeah, it's getting
many,
very
many years.
crowded. The Olympic is coming in Birmingham at the moment. Yeah.
I see. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us to at in noon over in UK. And then yeah,
That's fun.
hopefully one day that we can actually meet face to face. I really miss the
Oh,
UK.
yes, I'm on my break. I took my break to do this. I would not miss it. I
Thank
really
you
love
so
Atomy.
much. Oh my God. Okay.
I only joined it 1 month and a half, and I already signed up lots of people. So it's going very well. I really enjoyed Atomy. So
Very, very good. Yes. So thank you so much for joining us today.
thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else, would you like to unmute yourself, and maybe if you have anything to share on top of what we've shared, feel free. And if not, then we would end the session.
Thanks.
Okay, so before I go, I would like to wish everybody here great health, happiness, and success. And then, yes, like what Yolanda has said, take great care of our health. Hemohim is definitely one of the supplements that is proven, it works for everybody. And I've been taking it myself, and touch wood, yeah, throughout this pandemic, even though I have been a few close contact cases, I'm still clear. Until today, I really strongly believe Hemohim. Yeah, if you let me choose, I can only pick one supplement, it's definitely Hemohim. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. And hopefully, if you like our session, you can tell us, and then we can do another wonderful session like this with everybody.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you
Good
guys.
night.
Have a
So
lovely
take
day.
care and
Thanks.
bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Tomorrow there's a live deal. Yeah, for Malaysian. 3 p.m. Yep. So for Malaysian members, so Yolanda, if you have Malaysian members, yeah, just tell them. Tune in to Atomy official Facebook. So because is sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I've mistaken it. It's not a live session. It's actually 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock, log in. But log in way earlier, like maybe 15 minutes earlier. Yep, just stay there and then look at your screen. Once it comes up, click purchase and pay, because I don't know how.
Thank you, Sabrina.
Definitely, yeah. So thank you,
Did they not,
everybody.
did they not have a screen translator?
Sorry,
Thank you,
it's
Sabrina.
not a live session, but it will come up straight away on the website. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.